Good morning. Today's Moravian text is taken from Isaiah 43, verses 1 to 7. What does God say about you? You know, we can all get worried about what people say about us. We can live our lives based on what other people say about us, be that on Instagram or TikTok or some other social media platform. Ultimately, we need to listen to what God says about us. What he thinks about us is not based on social media. What he says about us is immutable. It's unchanging. And it's true. And it's said to build us up, to encourage us, to give us hope, peace, joy, and purpose in life. Let's listen, believe, and act on what God says about us. Now, in verse 1, God says, I have called you by name, you're mine. Now, I'm a secondary school teacher and I teach over 500 students a week. And sometimes when I have a new class, I can forget students' names or I can get mixed up with their names. Now, there's roughly 7.8 billion people on this planet. And God knows everyone by name. He calls you by name because he made us and he wants us to have an intimate and personal relationship with him. Verse 2 says, when you pass through the waters, I will be with you. Now, waters speak of life's difficulties, hindrances, suffering, and so on. But God is with us in the midst of those troubling circumstances and situations. He's in the boat with us. And if we ever get out of the boat, he'll walk on the water to us. Verse 3 says that who he has always been and who he will continue to be. He is the I am. The I am of Exodus 3, when he is the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. He's the God who is our Saviour, the God who gave up everything for us. He gave his life as a ransom for you and me when he lived, died, and rose again from the dead for you and for me. As we move to verse 4, it says that since you are precious and honoured in my sight, and because I love you, I will give people in exchange for you, nations in exchange for your life. This is what God says about you. This is what God says about me. The God who speaks over our lives says that we matter, you matter, I matter. Now, in a world where people are trolled and abused on the internet, where young people, teenagers, feel they don't matter because their peers say so, God says, God speaks over us that we matter, that we are precious, that we are important. What I love about God is that he always speaks the truth. We matter because God says so. Now I want to encourage you to listen to a song by Hillsong called Who You Say I Am. And just a few lyrics from that song. Who am I that the highest king would welcome me? I was lost, but he brought me in. Oh, his love for me. I am who you say I am. I am chosen, not forsaken. I am who you say I am. You are for me, not against me. Isn't that wonderful? That God is for you and he's for me. I just want to end in a short prayer. Lord, I pray today that we would listen to what you say about us and we would allow your words to shape our lives. Have a good day.